Hello, you guys. I'm Godlight 77, and I'm here and I'm beginning a general message for someone this week. Okay, we already know that we have this King of Wands here to speak about someone being a commander or a leader, or you could be an aspiring teacher or anything like that. But it talks about you stepping up and handling this particular situation. King of Wands also talks about you could be the leader. If you step up, you could be an inspiring leader or teacher or some kind of a person with um I don't know the word I want to say for that, but it do speak about you being a commander or a leader, and it do speak about that you need to step up and handle this situation because you're gonna have some choices. Okay, you're gonna have some choices and decisions to make. Okay, it talks about taking an alternative direction as well. Um, this speak of multiple situations here with this choice card, multiple or double as well. Okay. Um, also, King Wands, you may have this person may be having a relationship trouble. Okay, but these are the steps. This choice card talks about the steps to take that's going to take you upward and onward. Okay, and then we also have the Birch Rum card that's out here. This talks about one of high tempers, something that's going to bring that's troublesome, something that's going to bring conflict and strife into your life. Okay, this could be found in some kind of competition. I don't know if you competed for something, arguments and stuff like that. Okay, um, not it also talks about you being not always being a villain. Okay, or not always being a convict, a jailbird, criminal, a lawbreaker, or a felon. All right. Also, this also speak about madness. Like it also talked before about high temper. So it talk about madness, insanity, discord. Hostility and disagreement. And this person here, they talking about this person they being um quick to anger. Okay, so I don't know if this you, this King of Wands, I'm talking to, or whoever in the situation that you have to be that you're dealing with. Okay, I'm gonna put some more cards about this person. Like I said, this King of Wands. I'm picking up masculine energy, or it also could be a masculine male. I mean a female, but I'm just picking up masculine energy here. We have a ring here, and with this ring is speaking about some kind of the ring it symbolizes commitment, some kind of a contract drawn up between two people, okay, or business partners, okay. We also have the mountains here. With the mountains, is saying, okay, this is bringing you challenges, okay. Also obstacles with blockages as well, okay, and resistance. So remember that, okay. Spirit wants you to pay attention and be aware of your enemies, okay, in a private place where criminal or enemies take refuge. So, like hiding, okay? Like this is some body that's okay. Let me see. This is also a card of detour, okay? Something that's slowing you down. But most definitely pay attention and be aware of these enemies in private places, okay? A place where criminals are at, and your enemies take refuge. So, okay, so now that I'm getting with this that already I got that I have, uh, this King of Wands, um, you just gonna have to take control over the situation here. It talks about the decisions you have to make. Um, it's talk about arguments and competition and things like that. It talks about just maybe someone that's in business partner with someone. Because I'm not really looking at a relationship wise. Okay, if I was looking at a relationship wise, it's just saying your relationship is in trouble. Okay, and with this commitment that you have, and it talks about Oscar being away. It also talks about someone of authority that had to make these decisions. Um, this card is telling me here with the hours card. This card either telling me that you are your communication is less um like your communication is strong. What you say, what you mean, okay. But also in a lighthearted nature, okay. Um, this also talks about um telling you just look for important signs around you, okay. And it also talks about you sharing things and for some reason you should listen to your elders and learn what others may have to say, okay. We have the clock here, the time. Um, either time is moving um too fast or it's going by. Um, okay, time is brought to the forefront, okay, of importance. So this is important, okay. It either approaching you, this King of Wands we're talking about, this time is either approaching you or it's just or it's passing by. So pay attention, okay. This card is the time card. It talks about um it's time to move forward, okay. And it talks about immortality as well. And the time, we go regardless. We're gonna go regardless of this time, okay. It also speaks about you may have to use your time wisely, okay. That's about time management here. But something is approaching you or passing you with this time card. Something is being brought to the forefront of importance here. It talks about time with for no man. We also have the sun card here. Um, it talks about control issues, control your ego, okay, or your personality, your presence, your aura, okay, to bring victory and glory, okay. And this talks about success here. And with the flowers here, this talks about a gift, okay. It talks about a recovery of well-being, okay. Um, just talks about communication here. It talks about valuable gifts being received or given. It's already talked about your success here. Okay. So, okay, we already know this person, they have some choices to make. These choices are not going to be easy choices because these choices are going to bring conflict and strife into your life. It talks about obstacles being in your way. It talks about delays. It talks about maybe rerouting, taking a new direction. Okay. It also talks about either going to elderly people to talk about this and get wisdom from them and guidance from them, or is it saying that you are an older person? But most times it talks about communication with someone older or mature. Maybe you try to get some advice about this and you don't have that much time, or something about your time um, and your success. The time to be successful for this, okay, and appreciate it for it. I also got the magnify glass here, okay. Okay, Spirit wants you to take a closer look at your issues, okay? Because they saying right now it's the time with the clock. Now it's the time to focus, okay? Because you may be overlooking something. You're overlooking something that's not apparent or it's not visible to you, okay? You got to take a closer look. You're gonna have to take a closer look at someone that you call a friend, or someone that you think is loyal to you with the dog coming out. Um, or this it talks about support, talks about trust here. Um, yeah, it talks about take a closer look. You may have to take a little closer look at someone that you're close to, or take a close look at your protection, because it also spoke about enemies lying in, camping out with the mountain card. It talks about also I have the birds call here, so it talks about phone call. It talks about date, texts and stuff like that, and meetings and interviews, negotiation. Okay. This also talks about gossip, and this also talks about how this announcement is going to come quickly or traveling quickly, or it's going to be like distributed widely, and that could include Facebook, Twitter, or communication. Maybe this just is a misunderstanding or some kind of miscommunication, okay? But we also have the Fox card here that talks about red flags. It's talk about somebody is planning your fall, okay? Um, this person, they may be a master of manipulation as well. This is a trickster card here. It talks about scheming and plotting, either for good or ill intent. Okay, so this person here, they know what they want and they get what they want because they're gonna plan their moves. They prepare for this, okay? Just also talk about false prophet, false gossip, like you said, we talked about earlier with the tweet cards. Talks about gossip, um, being widely spread, okay? So be aware of false gossip and trickery, okay? And also talks about beware of deceptions, okay? We have a woman here. There's a woman here that may be connected to you. I'm just King of Wands, okay? And we also have the Clover card here, which speaks about it talks about luck here. This opportunity could be turned to something good. It turns, difficulties into opportunities, okay? Um this card here is gonna make things better. It talks about you making things better. Also talks about a lot of communication stuff online. Talks about the business meeting. It talks about with this part card here. It talks about networking. Talks about business meeting. Talks about we hope it don't be no riot, okay? But it talks about maybe a riot. It talks about being in a crowded public event as well. It talks about this card, the part card talks about this purpose or this goal and objective, okay? This may happen at a social venue or some kind of meeting place. Or maybe you built some kind of relationship or you built some kind of something being established here or formed here, okay? And it also talks about the book with the secrets or knowledge of this, okay? It's something somebody need to know, okay? Uh, um, Something that's hidden, something that's unknown here. What's unknown is about a secret about some kind of information, some kind of document, or some kind of message. We were talking about tweeting earlier. Some kind of message, some kind of package, something. Maybe an invoice or certificate. Even an award. Okay. Um, this is some kind of communication. That may not be even be received yet. It may be some slower form of transformation. Okay. That require patience. To make connection. Okay. And if you are writing something, make sure you're writing it straight and straight and correctly. So whatever you write, make sure your communication, your true communication, always be straight and correct. Okay, your communication with this also again with the bear here, it talks about some kind of protection here. Um, it talks about authority figures here. It talks about powerful, purely strength. Okay. Yeah, you're a person that in a position of power in a business world. You also with this woman here, you also may be an older woman who is an older woman who does you either powerful in your family or in your organization. Okay, this person here, maybe the person they're telling you about. I'm this king of one. This woman here. Okay, because this woman is showing about a woman here. That she's it talks about secrets here. It talks about some kind of document. I don't know if it's school, some kind of facility, some kind of document. It talks about with the park car here. It talks about meeting, networking, interview, and things like that. And then you have this powerful person here that a person of authority, a person of the power that be. You're a monster force. You're a savage. That's what it's talking about. That's what it's telling me about in this card. It talks about beginning or ending for you with the coffin card. It talks about this gonna be okay. Either this transition it's gonna be felt through your mind, your body, or your body. Okay. This here is gonna be some kind of painful change for somebody. It talks about depression here. It talks about loss. It talks about ending, maybe even death. Okay. Just talks about bringing a final wreck. Okay. Or being faced with life challenges or some kind of illness. Okay. Also, we have here conflict and doubt again because you're not able to see things clearly. You have a blocked perception and you're confused. And you are somebody's not telling the truth. You are warned of this truth, of fervent truth. Lack of clarity regarding the situation, but most definitely some need to be revealed. This confusion would be after this, but after your new beginning, or it's going to be after this. Just painful change or the transition. It talks about you gambling and you're taking a chance. It's talking about a risk that you're taking, and it's uncertain. And it talks about taking a leap of faith. Okay, but this card with the dice card here, it's gonna offer you a future change. Okay, it talks about chances. It talks about opportunity. It talks about new elements being introduced to the situation here. It talks about risk of traveling, going somewhere far. This could be a journey you're going to embark upon. Okay. And then we have the start card here. It talks about a new state of development and growth here. Okay. With this with a male, we're coming back to the male prospect now. Because we started off with the King of Wands. So we're coming back to him. We're talking about a man and a woman here. This King of Wands. Um I don't know if someone is gonna be having giving birth in the springtime. Because I said this reading go either way. It could talk about a relationship or it could talk about something going on with somebody, a person of authority. Okay. Also, um, this talks about death. Okay, it's unescapable. It's unavoidable. It's inescapable change here. Because we talk about somebody gonna be discovering some kind of somebody can be discovering something. I don't know, somebody be discovering something about someone's death, or um It talks about, but the key here, because it talks about signs and faith here. But it talks about you're going to have a solution to the problem or some kind of an answer. Okay, and then we have the Tower card here. Cause this is the last card I'm gonna pull. Yeah, it talks about some kind of organization. We spoke about that before. Some kind of government. Some kind of institution. It talks about boundary, restriction and isolation here. It talks about I don't know this there's someone. It talks about, yeah, restriction and isolation here. It talks about border control also. Um, seat of power, as I was talking about before. Um, this could be something dealing with school. Um, some kind of legal dealing. Um, some kind of ministry. So it could be multiple meanings. So one of these things. We already know about the person of power and authority, so we can go with that. Okay. Again, this talks about offering of protection and security. It's talk like border control, like a passage to a city. Like you have this kind of power. Okay, the person I talk to, you have this kind of power. This King of Wands. Okay, so can we get one more card for this to explain this person, what it really got going on, or break it down in a simple form so everybody can understand what's going on. Because some people don't like to listen to videos. Okay. Let's see. What about this King of Wands? And are they a person of power and they have a situation with also this person, um, either you King of Wands, you're having a relationship with this person of power or something is going on. But whoever you are quite a powerful person. You are that power to be. You are that person of authority. Because I see this read it in two ways. Yes, it's still telling you to take a close look at the document that you're getting and this person of authority figure. Okay, the well, taking a closer look. You have to take a closer look. Whoever you are, you just have to take a closer look, honey, and take control over the situation here. Because you're missing something. Um, yes, your resources. Okay. Um, you're going to reflect on your true thoughts and the secrets that's going to be revealed. It talks about you looking deeper into an issue here, okay? You think you may know all the facts, but you do not, okay? Um, it's more to the story that you are seeing. King of Wands, something that you're missing. You're missing something. This also talks about hidden depths here, okay? You may be hidden on rock bottom, or you're someone that you may just have hit rock bottom. This card comes with a warning. Try to be careful with what you wish for. It talks about it's just with some card talks about your success. It talks about that that you may be um your ego, something about your ego, okay? Your personality, your charm, your aura, your presence, okay? Okay. Spirit also wants you to know don't be too cocky because you'll be burned by your own arrogance. It's also telling you that you may want to take a new direction because it talks about a beginning or ending. It talks about beginning and ending. It's gonna tell me again. I'm trying to clear it up. Um, some kind of painful transition. Okay, I don't know if it's gonna do with your money or your mind. Um, it talks about an ending. Okay, an ending. Um, okay, so we're just gonna say this is a new beginning for you. But also again, we have the store card come out one more time. I'm trying to make sense of the situation. Okay, it talks about you having a new stage of development and growth here. Okay, and it also talks about with this coffin card and with these flowers and stuff. It talks about some kind of death here. It really is something. It is something. Is that's going to be unavoidable. It's going to be inescapable. Something that's unknown. Something that you don't know about. It's just something that you didn't know or you need to know. Somebody is planning your fall. I know that much. Red flag. You're going to be fooled. You're going to be fooled by false prophets or either false gossip, beware of trickery, or some kind of deception. And this person that's going to fool you is a charmer. And they may just make you smile, your friend. And this person you may have um, person that you may have feelings or emotions for. They wearing a mask. You really know how they feel. And it's a woman, okay? And I'm gonna leave that reading as that. Thank you guys for listening.